opening up with the Mordex, the Daimyo. Epic crossover to fight against noeL's Asuri. How many Asuris do we have left? I think it's just noeL and Wrenched as usual.
Yep. That's going to be the only 2 Asuris that we have left. Now that, well, Kui was kind of playing a bunch of different characters. There we see player pictures of Sandstorm and noeL.
Game 1 opening up on Miami Dome. First weapon goes over to Sandstorm, and noeL's waiting patiently for something to spawn, and Sandstorm already denying it. With that recovery, Cider, and he's just walling noeL out for being able to pick up anything. And a great downlight catches Sandstorm mid-gauntlet recovery into a neutral signature to apply some good damage. Sair off the swords picked up as well, and noeL evens things up for this first stock.
Now, despite noeL regularly getting top 8 and Sandstorm regularly getting top 8, these two don't meet in tournament that often. I believe they met one time this year. Oh, no, twice. Okay. Once at Final Round, once at Super Summer Slam. I'm sorry, also at DreamHack Summer. So it's 3 times.
I mean, that's a lot.
The 2 lands were in Sandstorm's favor. Super Summer Slam was in noeL's favor. So currently in 2019, they are 2-1 in favor of Sandstorm. Both wins on land, though, and of course here at DreamHack Montreal, we are on land.
That indeed. But man, noeL opening up with a nice recovery. Try to get the last one for the KO. noeL's real. Maybe he's always done this, and I'm only noticing it now. But I like the amount of times that he's incorporating gravity cancel sidelight in his guitar play.
Okay.
And I'm noticing that he's just doing it in more situations than I'm used to after how much noeL play that I've watched. And he's getting the first stock off of Sandstorm as well, only in the orange. Downlight down there, that's a good amount of damage from the gauntlets, but he's going to need more than that. Well, downsig actually would just end us right now, and that'd be it. But noeL makes it past the edgeguard wall of Sandstorm. Oh, the side sig started to come out really quickly.
And I think the gravity cancel sidelight, like that's part of his string. Is sidelight, delight, then he turns around, dares, and then he does something, and then a gravity cancel sidelight. Like that's part of the string.
Ooh, the downsig connects. He doesn't even have to toss him off the stage. Just tosses him straight up. And the stocks are even now. He's just neutral lighting in place. The Nair catches noeL trying to go up. Oh, noeL doesn't get caught by that downer, but Sandstorm had him in dire straits for a moment.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? He might still. noeL's
They were
not careful.
so close to one another, and Sandstorm was like almost on for every single one of those hits. That's what's so scary about him. Is he really can just stick to you, follow your movement all the way back to the stage, and just constantly put pressure.
Ooh, downlight doesn't catch noeL going down. Picks up the sword, avoids the neutral sig, but no dare punish. Ooh, wow, that side sig was super close, but noeL spaced perfectly. Downlight down air. Puts Sandstorm into the orange. Recovery does not connect, and noeL gets his own. Fighting toe-to-toe with Sandstorm and doing quite well in Miami Dome. Really taking control over the platforms, and Sandstorm's just not being able to punish.
So I think with regards to the stamina argument earlier, slow games down against Sandstorm. Slow him down, make that endurance run out. noeL is a player that can do that extremely effectively.
Yes, and he's also a player that has just like admitted that as a tactic.
Yeah.
Before, where I remember last year here at DreamHack Montreal with his matchup against Wrenched, of which he won. He was telling me about how like he noticed just by the temperament of his opponent that if he had slowed things down, it would work out in his favor. Now doing the same against Sandstorm. Very even matchup, but now Sandstorm in the lead ever so slightly. noeL waiting for a weapon spot, but oh, downlight downer, tries to go for another downlight. The sideline just jumping around recovery. Oh, noeL's taking so much damage from this. Sandstorm's extra credit has been earned.
That Nair is going to send Sandstorm to the edgeguard situation. We're not going to see noeL go over.
Oh, he tries to go for something with a haymaker, just gets through whatever he was casting. I think it was like the downsig or something, and noeL off the side of the stage. No Nairs are hitting.
He's really taking a ton of punishment here that he cannot afford.
No, he's not.
This is game 1, but you can't give Sandstorm any momentum.
Ooh,
there's the down air.
Recovery. noeL so low on jumps, does avoid that ground pound and touches just barely.
Man, still not enough to take off the second stock from Sandstorm.
And Sandstorm's now basically sealed the deal. Ground pound does miss. Recovery doesn't KO still. Sandstorm's so heavily damaged and he's loving it. Sidelight off to the left side of the stage. He has 2 stocks to work with still, and noeL's barely got 1, and he can't even get a D-Light recovery.
No. That is tough.
Sidelight almost kills on its own. Sandstorm. Oh, the recovery drops. Down air. Sandstorm shrugs. We're all shrugging. He's like, well.
We don't usually see a down air kill that often.
Yeah. And I like I don't think he was expecting it to kill either, because that weapon toss was actually perfect for where Miami Dome's wall is, because you can't go underneath the stage. We talk about it all the time, but that would have covered it even if it didn't KO on its own. And now 2. Small Brawlhalla for game number 3? No, that was 1.
Yeah, that was game 1.
Wow.
So this is game 2.
Yeah.
Taking Sandstorm here, leaving this open for him, is an interesting choice for noeL.
Yeah. I like to see how it works. noeL has got some tactics of his own, especially on flatter stages like this that aren't like Miami Dome. Instead of playing around the platforms, he'll play at the edges with like jumping gravity canceled down sigs. But oh no, noeL does do a great job recovering, apply some damage back, and he hits that neutral leg. Ooh, side sig misses. Side air as well. He neutral airs him into the stage, tries to get that down air combo off of it, but misses it in the neutral air. Or down air in recovery. Oh, neutral stick hits, doesn't take him out. noeL manages to make it back, but Sandstorm's looking really solid on this game. Oh, down air off the dash and ground pound. No second down air. Dodges straight through it.
Sandstorm remaining on the platform. There's the neutral air, the gravity cancel down light, increased force, not using it to turn noeL around, send him back to the stage because he wanted to kill. D-light recovery. Try to follow up the second recovery. Weapon spawn coming in. Sandstorm picks up the scythe. noeL had a nice little nair. Gravity cancel down signature.
Oh, but he doesn't get the weapon toss or anything else, and Sandstorm is now turning this into an edge guard because noeL is unarmed. Oh, Silent using the active input to kick him up.
Yeah, noeL, huge disadvantage here.
Nicely
in
done.
terms of weapon into non-weapon, but he still finds the gravity cancel down line.
Yeah, the second time Sandstorm has gone for that dashed up ground pound on scythe and failed because noeL was ready for it. Only that time noeL turned it into a stock instead of some extra damage. Ooh, that down six just hit.
Oh man, that
you
kills an orange.
Yeah, it's just done. That's small Brawlhalla.
And that's using that signature in the perfect spot so it doesn't bounce off the stage, taking away your momentum.
Ooh, 2 weapon tosses in a row, straight up.
I wonder if he just straight up wanted to strip the field, but the weapon toss hits so close that instead of picking up the new one, you pick up your old one.
And he just keeps throwing it into Sandstorm.
It's just, please, dodge through this so I can pick up the weapon.
Sandstorm's fighting back, keeping damage even, but that does not good for noeL because stocks are not. Oh, see, there it is. That gravity cancel sidelight's so good. He turned into a stock. Oh, the nair just barely doesn't connect. The recovery does, but noeL needs to finish the stock right here and right now. Nicely done. Down sig hits. Knowing the dodge was gone, he had to land at some point. Sandstorm is onto 1 stock. noeL wants to even up the score, but that recovery is taking him further and further away from being able to do that. Nicely done. 3-piece strings and guitars are huge. He's been doing much better against Sandstorm's gauntlets than anything else.
That's also one of noeL's
Oh, the ground pound hits!
Oh, could this be?
The downer, no, he goes for the gravity cancel neutral stick and Sandstorm just runs for his life. Recovery hits, weapon spawns, noeL doesn't go for, gravity cancel, or neutral signature off the down leg.
Oh, the
nice
last swipe!
He hits him off. All jumps are used, but he down airs him off to the right side of the stage. Side stick time? No, goes for the down lane instead. He's just been reaching for that down lane. Weapon toss straight forward. Oh, noeL's putting out sidelights. They're so risky. That Sarah almost does it on its own. And the weapon toss. noeL, does he have the jumps? He has the dodge.
Yeah, he's not great out
yet. He does touch. That was the perfect touch. With the down air and the weapon toss, he's still good. No gravity cancel down light. Sandstorm picks up the gauntlets. Tosses them away. He knows that the scythe is the best bet for being able to kill. Oh,
read it.
That's overkill for sure.
He read it so good.
But yeah, that's like the definition of a read. Like, there's no reason to do a down sig there other than being like, I know exactly what you are doing.
There's Dark Ghoul coming up, noeL's coach. There you see Sandstorm. Overall career, 3-1. So one of those was, I believe, 2018. Could have been BCX. BC 1v1 PR, 5th for noeL, and 1st, man, for Sandstorm.
Back to Brawlhalla. I mean, if that down sig didn't KO like a yellow, it could have been a way closer game, but we'll see how it plays out. noeL was starting to get a read on Sandstorm's gauntlets, but the scythe is still giving him so much trouble. Neither the sword or guitars are giving him answers. Gauntlets picked up. I'm like pretty sure he's at down sig damage. He definitely is at it now. Sandstorm even was wanting to get it in the air. Active input up would have taken him down at yellow. I saw another down sig getting ready to go. Ooh. swipes him away. We rarely see Sandstorm actually finish him off with anything other than a gauntlet down sig.
But man, look at how little damage Sandstorm is taking.
Yep, it's a small amount.
D-Light Dare. noeL's going to need a lot of resets off of D-Light Dare.
Oh,
Oh, he's
grab
still
it, get the
going.
sideline.
L0. Oh my gosh.
Sandstorm is.
He got the
Okay.
read. Oh, he nailed it.
Gravity cancel sidelight too,
So
and then the right
hard.
amount of knockback using the lower.
Oh my God.
No, dude,
Oh my gosh! We need 2 major replays, like 2 extended long replays. Not because like things happen in between,
I think Sandstorm's got an
but
ultimate
like
match
it just
coming up.
kept going.
What were you talking about with fatigue or something?
Nothing. I'm wrong. That entire game was under a minute.
Here's our replay. Yeah, our
Yeah.
our replay is.
We're just gonna like watch the game again.
Our replay is
Holy
less
cow,
than a minute
man.
long. So the first stock goes down.
It's so
To a
funny.
side
It's,
sig,
we're
right?
literally watching the whole game again.
Yeah, I want to see.
There's the recovery.
So was this an interesting or side sig?
That recovery missed.
So there's the down sig.
Here
He's
comes the
trying
kill.
once. Okay, that was just
There
a
it
side sig. Swipes him away. So I want to see if it's active input where he kicks up or to the side. I think he was to the side where he just swipes him away with the side light.
There's the D-Light Dare. We were talking about needing more, a lot of D-Light Dare resets. Side light, D-Light.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, he kicked it up. Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
And then that's not it. We've only been in this game for 50 seconds.
Oh, 8. Okay. Weapon toss, pickup. Down air, gravity cancel, down light, neutral air.
It's done
ground,
at 7:04.
ground
That final stock was
56
7
seconds?
seconds. 7:11 to 7:04.
Weapon, pickup, gravity cancel, down light, chase dodge, nair, ground pound, I think? What? I'm scratching my head after that one.
Yeah,
He
that
just
was.
came back from